telly wires. First pass, left it alone like the time before. Last time I was here, I ran an 11.0. So we're trying to beat that. Haven't touched the setup, nothing. So we're gonna see how this goes. I got about maybe 4 or 5 cars ahead of me, and we're gonna send it. Alrighty, guys. Well, there was a wreck the first pass. Car in front of me, but we're about to make our first pass. We had the tune up last time. We're gonna try out these granite telly wires, see if we get a pick up a little bit more time on the ET. Ran an 11.0 the first time, or last time I was out. Haven't changed the tune up, and we're gonna see how this goes. had the nitrous come in at 100% off the line. Let's go see what our time slip was. I gotta hurry up and get home before my wife kills me. Ooh, I wish I could stay and make another pass. But gotta get home to mama or wifey. '97.
97. Good. I'm glad you know your number.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
What the hell? It went slower. Oh well. Not getting the 10 today. Alright. Well, I'm about to pack up, head home. Maybe I need to change tire, I'm not sure. But we'll figure it out. One car definitely spools up better. Or not spools up, I don't have turbo, I don't know why I say that. Hooks up a lot better. Comes on a lot better. We just gotta figure out this 60 foot. It is not 60 foot every time. Alrighty, we'll holler at y'all later. Well, we are back home or in town. On the way to drop the car off, the truck, trailer, take it back to the shop. We didn't get the results we wanted, but we had a damn good time doing it. Car seemed like it was faster to me than the previous times, but for some reason it was actually going a little slower. Did feel a little wheel spin right before the 60 foot. We changed it up, tried to have the nitrous come in at 100% off the line instead of a progressive. Did not feel like the second pass that I made actually did that. So I'm gonna take a look at the logs and see what happened or if they came on at all. But all in all, it was fun. Back to the drawing board. Not sure if we're gonna keep this setup. This was my last outing for the year, and until next year at least. But I'm not sure if I want to keep it the way it is. I definitely want to pull the engine, go through the bottom end, check everything out. This engine I bought off a buddy of mine a couple years back. It was a engine that was just sitting around. He had a shop, got it for a really good deal. But I put new heads on it and head studs, but only thing I did to the bottom end was change the oil pan and pickup tube. So definitely want to pull that apart, see what it looks like in there, put new bearings, new cam bearings, even though they say never to look at the cam bearings on the LS, but if you're replacing them, it doesn't matter if you look at them or not. So I'm gonna do that, gap the rings so we can either run a bigger shot of nitrous or possibly go turbo. That would entail taking in a lot, costs a lot, may put the car down longer than I'd want it, but in the end it'd be a lot better what my end goal is. Possibly look at doing a roll cage. I know I'm not fast enough yet, but safety is a pretty big thing on my list. Or after seeing all the cars go down the track yesterday and they were just hitting the walls and like pinballs, but the safety gear kept those guys walking away. And I mean, all in all, we want to have fun doing this, but you want to be safe too. But we'll see what happens. Like I said, didn't get the end result, but the car did feel a lot better. I'm not sure if it's my tire setup. I'm not sure if it's what it is, suspension. But sorry if the camera's bouncy. This road is not as smooth as I was hoping. But we're gonna figure it out. Well, it looks like I figured it out. So after going back and looking at the logs and checking everything and trying to figure out why the car was actually kind of slowing down, especially from not this past time, but the time before that, my nitrous was shutting off. So I look at the logs, and I had a nitrous cutoff that I set at 7,100 RPMs. So I was actually shifting at 7139, and I believe like it's from first to second, and then second to third was at 7184. For that brief little blip, it shut the nitrous off, and then it had to kick back in, and definitely slowed me down, which sucks. Another thing I noticed, I thought we had the nitrous coming in 100% at the jump at the start, but turns out I was launching at 4,200 RPM, and the nitrous came out on at like 4393 or some random number. So that's why I felt a little tire spin once it finally did kick on at 100%. But oh well, it's all good. At least I figured it out. It was really been bothering me about a week later, and I've been trying to figure out what the heck is going on. So, like I said, we're gonna go back to the drawing board. I'm not sure if I'm gonna leave the car the way it is, if I'm gonna try to turbo it, if I'm gonna put a even bigger shot of nitrous in it. I'm not sure. Uh, kind of open for suggestions and ideas. Like I said, right now I want to pull the engine out and go through the bottom end, repaint the engine bay because it looks hideous. Um, Possibly swap out the wheels for something else. I'm not quite sure what kind, and just go from there. Uh, we're not going to necessarily start back at square one, but pretty close to it. And I am just ready to go fast. I want to be able to compete. I haven't been able to compete in anything I've entered. I've entered LS Fest twice, Streetcar Takeover, and I'm usually first or second one out, or first round or second round out. And I want to either make it all the way or compete, be competitive instead of just wasting money and going. I know it's fun either way, but it's even funner when you're winning. So like I said, that's what my plan is and what I'm going to do, and we'll go from there. Um, I'm going to keep trying to update everybody on here. I don't know how many people actually watch, but kind of make updates as I go on with the car, what I'm doing, what we're planning on doing, and see what happens. Like I said, I want to give a big shout out to B Man Customs. I work there, but he's been a tremendous help with everything I've done. Chase Johnson with Aftermath Racing. He's done an amazing job tuning the car and getting it right. All the tuning's done. He's not only done mine, but if you go check out Boosted Maze's channel, he has a car Camaro called Half Baked, and got that thing right. It is booking it. Who else? Granatelli. They seem like they're hopping on board and going to help me out a lot with a bunch of different parts that I might need, and we'll see what we're going to find with them or what we can do with them. But like I said, until the next time, we'll talk to y'all later. Y'all have a great rest of y'all's day, evening, morning, great holidays. Christmas is coming up, and just enjoy some time with some family.